Do you ever feel a little less steady on your feet than you used to, especially when climbing stairs or just getting up from a chair? Notice your legs don't quite have the same spring they once did. It's a scary thought, isn't it? That everyday activities could become harder as we age. The painful reality is, as we get older, we naturally start to lose muscle, especially in our legs. It's a process called sarcopenia, and it can creep up on us, making us feel weaker, less confident, and yes, even increasing the risk of falls. Many people believe this decline is simply an inevitable part of aging, something we just have to accept. But what if I told you that some of the breakfast foods you've been enjoying for years, thinking they're harmless, are actually secretly contributing to this very muscle loss? Specifically in your legs, it's true. Your morning meal, if it contains certain carbohydrates, could be silently sabotaging your strength and vitality. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 common breakfast carbohydrates that might be eroding your leg muscle and overall well-being. We'll explore why they're so detrimental and, more importantly, what you can enjoy instead to actually build and preserve that crucial leg muscle, keeping you strong and independent. So, stay with me until the very end, because what I'm about to reveal might surprise you, and it could change your mornings and your future for the better. Let's dive right into the first breakfast carb that many of us grab without a second thought, but which can really do a number on our leg muscles over time. I'm talking about those brightly colored, often highly processed sugary cereals that line our supermarket aisles. You know the ones, marketed with cartoon characters or promising a healthy start to your day, often fortified with vitamins and minerals, which can make them seem like a good choice. We've grown up with them, enjoyed their crunch and sweetness, and they're undeniably convenient when you're rushing out the door. But here's the harsh truth. Most of these cereals are packed with refined sugars and highly processed grains, often stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. When you pour yourself a bowl of these, perhaps with a splash of milk, you're essentially setting off a sugar bomb in your body. Here's what happens. Those refined carbs and sugars are rapidly broken down and absorbed into your bloodstream, causing a swift and dramatic spike in your blood sugar levels. Your body, in an effort to bring these levels back to normal, releases a surge of insulin. Now, insulin is a vital hormone, but consistently high insulin levels, especially after repeated sugar spikes, can lead to insulin resistance over time. This means your cells become less responsive to insulin signals, and your body has to work even harder, producing more and more insulin, just to manage your blood sugar. This constant roller coaster of high sugar and high insulin isn't just bad for your waistline or your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It has a direct and detrimental impact on your muscles. When your body is in a state of high blood sugar and inflammation, it prioritizes dealing with that glucose overload rather than focusing on muscle repair and growth. Muscle protein synthesis, which is the process by which your body builds new muscle and repairs existing muscle tissue, gets suppressed. Instead of building up your leg muscles after a night's rest, your body is essentially struggling to clean up a sugar mess. Furthermore, the lack of quality protein and healthy fats in these sugary cereals means you're not providing your muscles with the essential building blocks they need to recover and strengthen. Think about it. If you're trying to build a sturdy house, you wouldn't use flimsy, sugar-coated cardboard, would you? You'd need strong bricks, solid timber, and durable materials. Your leg muscles are no different. They need high-quality protein, complex carbohydrates, and healthy fats to thrive. Without them, especially at breakfast when your body is primed for replenishment after hours of fasting, you're missing a crucial opportunity to fuel muscle repair and growth, essentially leaving your leg muscles to fend for themselves, which leads to gradual, silent erosion. Instead of these sugary culprits, imagine starting your day with something like scrambled eggs with a side of spinach, or a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with a few berries and a sprinkle of nuts. These options provide high-quality protein, beneficial fats, and fiber, which stabilize blood sugar, provide sustained energy, and most importantly, deliver the amino acids your leg muscles desperately need for repair and growth. They are the sturdy bricks and timber for your strong foundation. Now that we've seen how something as seemingly innocent as a bowl of sugary cereal can undermine your leg strength, let's talk about another breakfast staple that's equally deceptive. So, if that daily bowl of brightly colored, sugary cereal might be silently weakening your stride, what about this next one? It's a carb that many believe is the epitome of a quick, comforting, and sometimes even a healthy breakfast: white toast, bagels, muffins, or pancakes, especially when piled high with sugary jams, syrups, or creamy spreads. These often form the basis of a rushed breakfast or a weekend treat and seem so ingrained in our morning routines. But here's the quiet danger: like the sugary cereals, these foods are typically made from highly processed, refined white flour. This means the nutrient-rich outer layers of the grain, the bran and the germ, have been stripped away, leaving behind mostly the starchy endosperm. What's left is a rapidly digestible carbohydrate that behaves much like pure sugar in your body. Imagine biting into a fluffy white bagel or a stack of pancakes. From the moment it hits your tongue, your body begins to break it down with astonishing speed. Within minutes, that refined flour is converted into glucose, flooding your bloodstream and once again triggering that immediate insulin response we discussed. This rapid sugar surge is problematic for several reasons. Firstly, it sends your blood sugar on that same undesirable roller coaster ride, leading to energy crashes later in the morning and leaving you feeling sluggish, which certainly doesn't encourage you to move or use those leg muscles. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly for your leg muscle health, this constant metabolic upheaval creates an inflammatory environment in your body. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a silent destroyer of tissues, including muscle. It can interfere with the signaling pathways involved in muscle protein synthesis, making it harder for your body to repair and rebuild muscle fibers after even light activity. Consider this: your muscles, especially your leg muscles, are constantly undergoing a process of breakdown and repair. After even a short walk or a few steps up the stairs, tiny micro tears occur in your muscle fibers. These tears are perfectly normal, and your body is designed to repair them, making the muscles stronger in the process. But for this repair and growth to happen efficiently, your body needs a steady supply of amino acids from protein and a stable, non-inflammatory environment. When you're consistently fueling your body with these refined, sugar-spiking carbs, you're not only failing to provide the essential protein building blocks, but you're also actively creating conditions that hinder the repair process. It's like trying to fix a leaky pipe while the water is still gushing. You're fighting an uphill battle. These refined carbs also often lack the satiety factor of protein and fiber, meaning you're likely to feel hungry again quickly, leading to more snacking and potentially more poor choices throughout the day, further disrupting metabolic balance. Instead of white toast or sugary muffins, consider options that offer slow-releasing energy and crucial nutrients. Perhaps a small bowl of steel-cut oats, which are less processed and have more fiber, paired with some protein powder or nuts and seeds. Or even better, a savory breakfast of eggs and avocado on a small piece of truly whole grain bread, providing healthy fats, protein, and sustained energy without the sugar crash. Now, let's move on to the third, deceptively healthy breakfast choice that can be silently eroding your leg muscle: fruit juice, or smoothies that are overwhelmingly fruit-based with little to no protein or healthy fats. Many of us grew up believing a glass of orange juice was the quintessential healthy start to the day, packed with vitamin C, and fruit, in its whole form, is indeed wonderful, full of vitamins, minerals, and most importantly, fiber. But fruit juice, even 100% natural fruit juice, is a very different story. When fruit is juiced, most of its beneficial fiber is removed. What you're left with is concentrated fruit sugar, primarily fructose. In a liquid form, this means it's absorbed into your bloodstream incredibly rapidly, leading to another sharp blood sugar spike. Much like the sugary cereals and refined breads, your body can't tell the difference between the sugar from a fizzy drink and the sugar from a glass of juice. It's all just sugar to your system, and it triggers that same insulin response. The problem with this concentrated fructose hit, particularly without the fiber to slow its absorption, is that it places a significant burden on your liver. Unlike glucose, which can be used by most cells in your body for energy, fructose is primarily metabolized by the liver. When your liver is constantly bombarded with high amounts of fructose, it can lead to increased fat production, particularly liver fat, and contribute to insulin resistance. This chain reaction has far-reaching consequences for your overall metabolic health, and by extension, your muscle health, just like the other carbs we've discussed. This continuous cycle of sugar spikes and inflammation hinders muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Moreover, fruit juice provides virtually no protein, which is the most critical nutrient for building and preserving muscle, especially as we age. Your leg muscles need a constant supply of amino acids from protein to repair themselves and to grow stronger. By opting for juice, you're not only introducing a significant amount of rapidly absorbed sugar, but you're also missing a golden opportunity at breakfast to provide your body with the essential building blocks for muscle. Imagine trying to build a strong, resilient framework for a building, but only supplying it with sugary water instead of the necessary steel and concrete. It simply won't stand the test of time. A typical glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a fizzy drink, without the fizz, and without any of the protein or healthy fats that would help buffer that sugar load and provide sustained energy. The same goes for smoothies that are just a blend of multiple fruits and nothing else. While they contain some fiber from the blended fruit, they still deliver a significant sugar load without providing the essential muscle-building protein and satiety-inducing healthy fats. Next, we'll bring all these insights together and empower you with practical ways to transform your breakfast and reclaim your leg strength. We've now carefully uncovered how those seemingly innocent breakfast choices, the quick, sugary cereals, the comforting yet refined bread products like toast and bagels, and even concentrated fruit juices, can quietly be working against your efforts to maintain strong, capable legs. It's not about restriction or deprivation, but about making smarter, more informed choices that truly nourish your body and support your longevity. Remember, every bite you take is an opportunity to either build up your body or contribute to its gradual decline. And when it comes to muscle, especially the crucial muscles in your legs, breakfast plays a surprisingly powerful role. The journey to preserving and even rebuilding your leg muscle as you age doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making small, consistent shifts that collectively create a profound difference. Imagine the confidence of knowing your legs are supporting you, robust and ready for whatever life brings. Think about the freedom of climbing stairs without a second thought, walking longer distances with ease, or simply getting up from a low chair without that momentary struggle. Strong legs aren't just for athletes, they are your foundation for living your best, most independent life. They mean the freedom to garden, to play with your grandchildren, to explore new places, and to confidently navigate your home without fear of falling. This isn't just about avoiding certain foods, it's about embracing a new way of fueling your body, one that prioritizes strength, stability, and sustained energy. So, what should you aim for instead? The secret weapon for strong leg muscles, especially at breakfast, is high-quality protein. Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein in your morning meal. Think about options like a couple of scrambled eggs, a generous serving of plain Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a protein-rich smoothie made with protein powder, some berries, and healthy fats like avocado or nut butter. Protein provides the essential amino acids your body needs to repair and build muscle tissue after a night of rest. Pair this protein with fiber-rich complex carbohydrates like a small handful of berries, some leafy greens in your smoothie, or a small portion of rolled oats, which release energy slowly and help stabilize blood sugar. And don't forget healthy fats, like those found in avocado, nuts, or seeds, which provide sustained energy and support hormone balance, crucial for muscle maintenance. Changing lifelong habits can feel daunting, but you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start by replacing just one of those muscle-destroying carbs with a more muscle-friendly option. Maybe it's swapping your morning pastry for a couple of scrambled eggs, or your fruit juice for a glass of water and a handful of whole berries. Even small steps, consistently taken, lead to remarkable transformations. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to feel a noticeable difference, more sustained energy, greater stability, and that wonderful feeling of knowing you're actively investing in your longevity and well-being. This isn't about denying yourself every pleasure. It's about making informed choices that empower you to live more fully. Every single morning is a fresh opportunity to nourish your body, strengthen your foundation, and step into your day with renewed vigor. What are your favorite muscle-friendly breakfast ideas? Share them in the comments below. Your experience might just inspire someone else in our wonderful community. If you found this video helpful and valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people like you who are committed to living their best life. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and insights on staying strong, healthy, and vibrant over 60. Remember, every day is an opportunity to nourish your body and empower yourself. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and full of vitality at every age. Keep moving, keep learning, and live your best life.